Get the block and you place it under here. Now we're going to delete this hello. Now we'll change it to you clicked me. Okay, you clicked me. All right. Now we'll go ahead and click on our sprite and then be looking at the variable to see the changes. Okay, the 0 will change. It changed to 1 and it said you clicked me. So I'm going to click this particular, it's going to add up here. See, I clicked it, I clicked it again. You see, this is adding up. So that's how your score gets recorded in Scratch. You are able to program your score or other information. It mustn't be score only. Okay, so this is it. Say I'm following. Type in I'm following if you're following me. Type in I'm following. Let's continue. I'm following. Okay, Mirabe, you're following. Who else? You should type in, following. It is working very well. Okay, I'm following. Malicha, you said I should do it again. You're not paying attention. All right, let me do it one more time. Let me do it one more time. So stay focused and pay attention. Okay. And create a new file. Okay. So I clicked on my events and I choose this block, right? Clicked on variables, a variable named score. So I'll click on make a variable box here. I'll type in score. Okay. And I'll click on OK. Now, can you see our variable box is right here on the stage? So I'll get my set my variable to 0. So I want my variable to be 0 when I click on the green. So I'll go ahead and change it to score because we are at score. Okay. So we'll go back to our events again and then we'll get when the sprite clicked. You get it and you get it, okay. Then I'll go back and I'll go to my variables. I will get change my variable by 1 and I'll click on this down arrow. I'll change it to score. Okay, when the sprite is clicked, change score and say drop it here. We don't want it to say hello, so we'll go ahead and delete the hello and type in you clicked. All right, so that's it. And then you go ahead and click on your cat. You clicked me and it's recording the score for you. You see, it's recording. It's recording. That's it. So, Omalicha, I hope you're following this time around because I'm not repeating it again. Okay? We're not repeating it again. Try and get the code. Okay. Can we move on? Type in move on. Type in move on so we can move on. You want us to move on? Type in move on. Move on. move on. Okay, I'm waiting for your chats. All right, move on, move on, move on. Okay, you all are ready. Someone said no. Are you not following? You have to go and watch the video one again. It's just so you all should pay attention. Okay, you just joined. My screen is still there, so you can just get those blocks. Okay, try and fix the blocks before I change my screen. Do it quickly. If you're just joining, welcome. You all should try and come early. Come early so you won't miss out. All right, now we have to move on. Okay, so go back to our slides. Um, Variable and maths. Okay, so this is the project we just did, right? So go to the next thing we have. Okay, so in today's activities, we'll be using variable and operators to create interactive projects that track things like timer and scores. Okay, but before that, what is a variable timer in Scratch? A variable timer in Scratch is a timer you can create using a variable instead of the built-in timer block. Okay, it lets you control time in your projects. So go ahead. I'll do mini projects. Okay, we're going to create. Okay, we'll be using three different prompts for this project and a backdrop. So just look like, okay, and the steps will be taken. Okay, we're going to create a sprite and then we'll also choose from the sprite library. Okay, but first we'll create a sprite. Then the second step we'll be taking is to go ahead and draw our sprite. So this is what I want us to draw. Okay, the next step is to go to our sprite library and then we'll choose button. Okay, button is what we'll be using, and then we'll type in start in our blue button, and then we'll choose this button. This button have to is made up of two costumes, so we use one of the costumes for the start button and we use one of the costumes for the stop button. Okay, so we use this particular button for our stop. So this is the second costume of the first button you just saw. Okay, so after that we are going to we'll code for each of the sprites. We'll code for sprite one, which is the one we'll draw by ourselves. Then we'll code for button one and button two. Then we'll start coding. Okay, taking these are the steps. All right, so after building the first head code button. Okay, so the second button doesn't really have much code, just two blocks. Same thing with the third button, just two blocks. All right, after then our timer will be ready. Okay, our stopwatch. So now we'll go to Scratch. All right, I'll go ahead and create a new project. Okay, this is it. So we'll have to click on delete to delete the cat because we're not using cat for our stopwatch. All right. If you're following, say I'm following.
This meeting is being recorded.
I want Olufemi, you said you are lost. You are lost from where? Why? You have not even started our second project. Please, oh, don't get lost now. It's too early to get lost. All right, let's continue since you all are following. Now, you click on your circle.
This meeting is being recorded.
Well, okay, you can do it. This, I think this thing is not straight. It's okay. We just use it that way. So you hover here and click on. So you search for button. Okay. Let's get our second button. Type up. So we'll be changing the costume.
This meeting is being recorded.